Hey guys, you got the RV Fool here. I'm going to give you a quick review of the Radmini Step-thru fat tire electric bikes that we bought from Rad Power Bikes in Seattle. Give you an overview of how we like them, what we've done with them, our impressions, how they've performed, how the wife likes them. Oh my god, boss is checking on me. As you can see here, that's my bike, the Radmini Step-thru 2. Second generation, I guess. It's got the nice fat 4-inch tires on it, approximately 4-inch. Some of the modifications I've done to the Radmini here is I've added that orange rack to the front of it. When I ordered them, that was the only one they had in stock. That came within about 3 or 4 days, and almost 2 months later for the bikes to show up because they were on the proverbial slow boat from China. Wife much rather have the black one on hers, so we'll see what happens. We're still waiting for them to get in stock the rear rack to put on the rear of the bike for carrying cargo and such. I'm going to put probably a large platform on the back. I'm debating what kind of basket to put on the front. I may end up sending her rack back, which is orange, and ordering the black basket that they've come out with for it, which is still on back order, waiting for it to become available. You can do pre-orders on it, I guess. So we'll give you a quick review of our impressions of the bike, how they've worked out, you know, if there's any pros or cons to the thing, and you can go from there making your own choice if that's the bike for you. So overall impressions of the Radmini here, the things that we really like is, of course, the 5 levels of power make it exceptionally easy to ride. Typically when I'm riding, I'm using about power level 2, which allows me to get some exercise and work my left knee. I was out for 5 weeks because of the ACL. I strained it. Seemed to be about 95% now, but occasionally. But riding the bike, not a problem. I rode a 17-mile ride down to the Snake River Canyon and up and down the rim for some video, and no problems at all. Haven't really used the full power electric that much because I like to, just natural for me to pedal. The wife, who has COPD, has ridden hers, and I think a 6 or 7 mile ride she pedaled about 60% of the time with no problems. Whereas if she walks around the block, the COPD has her gasping for air. The batteries seem to hold up real well. I've only had it down to about 1 or 2 bars once, so more than enough power for riding and everything. The rack on the front, as you can see, I mounted my GoPro cage on it so I can put the GoPro on it. You put the GoPro on, and it makes for a nice stable video that way. The first video I did, I had the headset on and it was too jerky and wobbly and jerking my head around like a fool, so that didn't work too well. We did upgrade the seat, as you can see. Rad guys, you make a great bike, but you only sent it with half the seat, and we need the seat for the other half of our butt, so we upgraded to the Schwinns, which is much more comfortable, makes it much more enjoyable to ride. We put a drink holder on it to stick the water bottles on. That really helps. I put the air horn on there. I like the little dinger. The dinger is great, but I want to make sure somebody hears me and not stand in the middle of the road if that's the case. I like the rack because I can tie a shirt on it. That's one of my brush popper shirts there. The rule in Idaho is you never leave home without a jacket, because if you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes and it'll change. As you can see, we have a nice little garage here for the bikes. Of course, we keep them locked up because not everybody is trustworthy, faithful, loyal, friendly, obedient, and all the good Boy Scout traits. So somebody might encourage it to walk off. So we have some nice big U-locks and cables to lock them to the frame of the trailer so they stay where they belong. But when we're here long term like this, just this winter, not next, we have the nice area here. It makes a great garage for them where we can park them out of the weather and such, and quick access to get them out. Ultimately, my plan is to have them set up so they'll go into the bay you see on the side of the trailer. I have a 90-inch rollout, rolls out either side. I want to set them up so that I can fold them and put them in the racks when we're traveling. That way we don't have the issue of them riding on the front of the truck or the back of the trailer or anywhere else where they can be in the weather and collect bugs and things like that. So we'll go for a short ride here and come back. Talk again. Interestingly enough, one of the reasons that we chose the Radmini Step-thru fat tire electric bike was because the fat tires, of course, and we felt that would give us a better opportunity and ability to ride on some of the paths and trails and national parks and things like that. You know, the various bike paths they have through the nice cities. Boise has a beautiful bike path. A lot of cities do. We also felt that would give us good stability in areas like this where you have gravel driveways and gravel throughout the park here. It's a good compacted gravel, and it works really well for the vehicle and stuff, no problems there. But yesterday I was just coming out of the RV here to dump the trash, and the people who were parked next door here are gone now. As soon as he arrived, he got out his RadRover, and also he had a smaller bike for his wife that he was unpackaging. He had just bought. I believe it was a Geocycle. And my first thought upon seeing it was, well, those are really small diameter tires, and they're really small profile to the tires, like a standard 10-speed, rather than the fat tires that we have. And I thought, wow, that could be real dangerous in the gravel. I'm glad we didn't pick those. And lo and behold, no sooner than did she go around the corner of the building where the dumpsters are, as I was heading that way, I hear this, oh, and she had wiped out in the gravel and was laying on her hiney. So I rushed over to help her up and told her that those tires weren't really suited for this kind of gravel. And she said, yes, my other bike's a Rad. It's like, well, I would have stuck with the Rad and stayed with it rather than this one here. So really a striking example of making the right choice for us. Wonder what she's thinking now.